Greetings, YouTube. This is your good friend Fragments of Memory, aka the Armchair Philosopher. I've noticed that people around me, everyone seems to be thinking about or talking about sex. Now, sex is a natural thing. It is what the Creator has intended for us to use. Of course, I believe in the context of marriage. Outside of that, no way. The one thing I've noticed is that you have a lot of people just seemingly talking about sex, and it doesn't help that right now it's summer, temperatures are hot, so people's emotions are running high. In addition to that, the women are dressing less, showing off all aspects of their flesh. And I think that we're caught up in that. We're caught up in the whole summer vibe. Everyone seems to be a little more amorous right now, thinking about that. And the one thing I've noticed is every conversation seems to always devolve into sexuality. I mean, I'll be having a conversation about some really good stuff, and then it just seems to drift down below the belt all the time. And I've wondered, is that what we seem to be about? It's just sex. Now, don't get me wrong. I think it is a good thing. Sex, that is, if done in the correct way. But too often we see sex as a way to mark our post or mark our territory, as opposed to just, this is an expression of love between two people. And I think in our society, promiscuity is rewarded very highly. Promiscuity is praised, loved, adored, sung about, celebrated, where things like chastity and abstinence until marriage are not. They're seen as old-fashioned, they're seen as impossible, they're seen as not doable. So that's just something I've really thought about. And I find with me that when it comes to sexual talk, it's like the whole level of discourse got lowered. Because a girl with big thighs and a big old booty walked by, and now all of a sudden our conversation just degenerated. We were talking all this really cool, high intellectual stuff, and then it just plummeted. So that's just something that really got to me. I was like, and I'll use an example. I was talking to a buddy of mine, and then I believe his daughter-in-law showed up, and she dressed very well, provocatively. I mean, she was a girl with large thighs and a large backside. And this young lady, guys obviously were staring. And I think I was having a conversation about something, I forget, and then I get interrupted because now he's like, my buddy started getting into, why are guys staring around like this? And then it just degenerated into a whole topic on sex and why seeing this girl's thighs and behind was now a big deal. And I don't know, I just felt like the whole conversation just descended into that. I don't know, I guess I try to keep things below or above the belt, excuse me, not below. And it seems our conversations always end up here. Not me and the friend, but just me and people in general. The discourse is always lowered somehow when you bring sex into the equation. Because I think sex is a complicated thing. I think it can really warp some things around. And people don't realize how powerful that low force is. Just like hunger, just like thirst, just like the need to feel secure. Well, that is my 2 cents on it. Thank you so much for tuning in, and please rate and comment. Take care.